Alright, welcome back. Let's see. So last time, let me close out of here, out of this server. So as you can see here, I'm in my ustudy directory where the manage.py is. Last time we did a little bit of work. Let's run this server again. It's been about a week since we did anything, but I should be able to go to localhost :8000. Ustudy was our URL that we put in there. And then I believe we had it under, what was it, list all? Let's see, ustudy. Let's see. I can figure it out just by opening up my text editor Atom here. And we had our flashcard app, the URLs, it was list. And, okay, so it should be flashcards, and then that's going to go into this flashcards app list. So I should be able to get to that by going ustudy flashcards list. It's still not working. URL. Oh, I don't need the ustudy there. I just need the flashcards. There we go. List of all flashcards. So let's put. What I want to do now is I want to put a link here in ustudy. So I don't have to go through that process again. I don't have to remember exactly what to put up here. I'll just have a link just like ustudy is there. To do that, it's actually very easy. We are going to look at real fast. Remember this namespace is equal to flashcards. And then our flashcard URLs, this list page, that's when we're gonna want to go to. Its personal name, not the namespace, is list all. Keep that in mind real fast. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to open up this page where this template is. And that should be our, I think it's our base.html. Nope. It's our, actually this is one we want, the base.html. Because you can see that URL for the ustudy. Here it is. Here's our nav section, our unordered list. Inside the unordered list we have a list item, which has an anchor tag with a label of ustudy. That's this thing right here. And check this out. This is that Django syntax again. Template syntax. So I'm going to create another one. List item, ahref, boom. I'm just going to leave it blank for right now. And let's go ahead and let's put list all right there. Let's refresh this to see if it works. Boom, there it is. It doesn't go to anything, so right now it's just going to refresh the current page. So let's fix this, right? Just like we did up here where we had our Django template tag of the curly brace and then the percent sides opening and then the percent side curly brace closing it. We're going to do URL, and then in quotes we're going to put the namespace followed by the name of the view. So we're going to do flashcards is what the namespace was right here. So Django's going to see that and say, okay, well, you're talking about the flashcards app, so we're going to go into this flashcard URLs .py, which is right here, and I want the list all. So flashcards list all. Django's going to parse this, and it's going to say, okay, you want a URL. Let's go into urls.py. The main one here, the settings.py, or the urls.py in your settings folder. Look for that flashcards namespace, and then this list all. And then it's going to go through, and it's going to come up here, find this list all, go into the view, process the view, which is then going to render the template. That's how that process works. See? List all. Ustudy goes back home. List all. So let's do one more real fast. This is going to be, we're going to create a page where we can add cards. And we're eventually going to put a form there to add it, but right now I just want to put real fast the basic structure. And the way we're going to do that is it's going to be in a flashcard, so let's go in our flashcards app, flashcards app urls.py. I'm going to create a new URL, R for the raw string, whatever the caret means go to the beginning, and let's just call it add. I'm going to say views.add. Name is equal to add. Alright. So now if you look at our server, it's going to give us an error. Module object has no attribute add. And that's because it's saying, well, in here, we don't have an add. So let's make that. And actually, I don't like this add name because it's kind of too close to a, you know, reserved keyword type name. So let's just call it add card. Add card. Alright. And it's a little bit more obvious what the function's going to do if we call it add card as opposed to just add. So what is this going to do? It's going to render a form that allows us to add cards. It's going to allow us to add /edit cards. Alright, and we're just going to return render. It always needs the request. We need to give it a template. So let's go ahead and give it the addCard.html template. And let's give it a empty dictionary as a context. Alright, and let's see. Now we need to make this addCard.html file. So let's go into our templates right here. And let's just create a new template. Or new file. And this is going to be, well, what do we call it? addCard.html. We want it to extend base.html. And that's so it kind of inherits the whole nav bar and all that. And then we're going to call it block contents, I believe is what we called it. Here's our base.html. So when we extend the base.html, we inherit everything in here. And then, yeah, we're going to throw some stuff right here in the block content. So back into our add card, block content, and block. And we're going to say our future add form. Alright, let's see if this works now. We need to make a URL for it. We did make the URL for it, so let's go into our base.html and let's add that. So let's just copy this. Paste it right below, and we're still going in that flashcards namespace, but this time the name that we gave that URL was add card. So I'm going to copy that, paste that, and let's see if we got any errors. Let's refresh this. Okay, we got an error. Let me pull this up. Let me just restart the server. There, it looks like it's running. Yeah, just Windows being a bit slow. So here where it says list all, let's go ahead and fix that. So this is going to be add card. There we go, add card, boom, our future add form. Awesome. Now, real quick, the last thing I want to do, you don't got to follow along here, just kind of sit back and watch. I'm going to use GitHub to push these changes. I forgot to do that at the end of the last video. So I can do git status. This is going to show me all the files that I modified. And I'm going to say git add dot, which means add everything this directory. See everything that is green now has been added. I'm going to commit it. Git commit -m for message. I'm going to pass a message. And let's see, what do we do on the last one? We created the list all page and the add card page. Now I'm going to git push, the remote being origin, branch being master. And now I should be able to go into now if you go into GitHub and to the ustudy branch, you'll see those changes there. But I'll definitely try to start pushing and pulling in every single video so you get more used to that process. Alright, in the next one we'll start to work on that form for adding them. And you'll get to see how that is. Alright, thanks for sticking with me here.